Stop what you're doing, right now, because the next 10 minutes will either wake you up or confirm you're already dead. You think you're free, you think you're in control, you think your life is your own. But here's the truth, you're a slave, and you don't even know it. Every scroll, every notification, every algorithm feeding you content, every AI tool you ignore, every hour you trade for pennies while machines multiply wealth in the background. You're not living, you're being farmed. Welcome to Dominate Daily. This isn't self-help, this isn't motivation, this is modern warfare. And if you're not learning the new rules, you're already losing. 500 years ago, Machiavelli wrote the manual on power, but he lived in a world of kings and castles, swords and treaties. That world is dead. Today's battlefield is digital. Today's weapons are algorithms, AI, and attention. And today's slaves, they're the ones who think they're free. I'm here to update the playbook, to show you the Neo-Machiavellian principles that separate the dominated from the dominant, the replaced from the irreplaceable, the visible victims from the invisible victors. This channel exists for one reason, to teach you how to dominate daily in a world designed to enslave you. If that makes you uncomfortable, good. Discomfort is the price of awareness, and awareness is the only weapon you have left. Subscribe now because what I'm about to reveal, they don't want you to know. Let's begin. Principle 1. The algorithm is your master unless you master it first. Right now, as you watch this, an algorithm decided you would see it, not you, the algorithm. It studied your behavior, predicted your interests, and fed you this video. You think you chose to be here. You didn't. You were placed here. Every app you use, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, is running psychological warfare on your brain. They're not neutral platforms. They're manipulation machines optimized for one thing, keeping you scrolling, clicking, watching. Because your attention is worth billions. Not to you, to them. Machiavelli said, "The prince who relies entirely on fortune is lost when it changes." The modern translation? The person who relies on algorithms to feed them truth is enslaved when those algorithms are programmed to feed them distraction. Here's what most people don't realize. The algorithm isn't just showing you content, it's shaping your reality. It's deciding what you think is important, what opinions you're exposed to, what products you want, even who you believe you are. You see fitness content? Now you're in the fitness algorithm. You watch political rage bait? Now you're in the outrage algorithm. You consume get-rich-quick schemes? Now you're in the desperation algorithm. And each one is a prison designed to keep you exactly where you are. But here's the Neo-Machiavellian move. Reverse engineer the algorithm. Study what it rewards. Understand the patterns. Then weaponize it. The elites aren't scrolling mindlessly. They're using AI tools to game the algorithm, to amplify their message, to dominate the feed while you're trapped in it. You want to dominate? Stop being fed. Start feeding. Stop consuming. Start engineering. Because the algorithm is either your master or your weapon, and right now, you're on the wrong side. Principle 2. AI will replace you or amplify you. Let me tell you something that will keep you up at night. AI is coming for your job, not eventually, now. And if you're not learning to use it, you're already obsolete. ChatGPT, Midjourney, Claude, voice cloning, video generation. These aren't toys, they're execution tools. And while you're scared of them, someone else is using them to do in 1 hour what used to take you a week. Machiavelli warned, "He who neglects what is done for what ought to be done, sooner effects his ruin than his preservation." Translation? While you're debating whether AI is fair or ethical, someone else is using it to replace you. Here's the brutal truth. AI doesn't care about your feelings, your boss doesn't care about your loyalty, the market doesn't care about your effort. All three care about results, and AI delivers results faster, cheaper, and more consistently than you ever will. But here's where it gets interesting. AI is a tool, and tools amplify whoever wields them. A hammer in the hands of a child is useless. In the hands of a craftsman, it builds empires. AI is the same. The Neo-Machiavellian doesn't fear AI. He weaponizes it. He uses AI to write, to design, to code, to research, to automate, to scale. While others are getting replaced, he's getting amplified. While they're losing jobs, he's building systems. You have a choice right now. Either learn AI or become obsolete. Use it to 10x your output, or watch someone else use it to delete your position. Because the workforce is splitting into two groups, those who command AI and those who compete with AI. And if you're competing with AI, you've already lost. Principle 3. Attention is the new currency, and you're bankrupt. Every time your phone buzzes, you lose. Every time you check social media real quick, you lose. Every time you open a notification, you bleed. Not blood, something more valuable, attention. And attention is the only currency that matters in 2025. Forget money. If you can't control your attention, you'll never control money, because your attention is being harvested, packaged, and sold to the highest bidder, and you're giving it away for free. Machiavelli wrote, "Men are driven by two principal impulses, either by love or by fear." Today's translation, men are driven by dopamine hits or by FOMO, and both are weaponized against you. Every app is designed by psychologists who studied exactly how to hijack your brain. The red notification dot, the infinite scroll, the autoplay, the "someone liked your post" dopamine hit. These aren't accidents, they're traps, and you're walking into them hundreds of times a day. Here's what's happening. While you're distracted, the elite are focused. While you're scrolling, they're building. While you're reacting to notifications, they're executing strategy. And the gap between you and them grows wider every single day. The average person checks their phone 144 times per day. That's 144 interruptions, 144 attention leaks, 144 moments where they could have been creating wealth, building skills, or executing strategy, but instead they were being farmed. The Neo-Machiavellian understands attention is finite. Once it's spent, it's gone forever. So he guards it like a dragon guards gold. He turns off notifications. He uses apps as tools, not as entertainment. He consumes with intention, not impulse. And he creates more than he consumes. Because here's the secret. The person who controls their attention controls their life. The person who loses their attention loses everything. Your attention is either your greatest asset or your greatest liability. Right now, which one is it? Principle 4. Digital identity is manufactured power. Build it or be destroyed by it. Everything you post online is permanent. Every photo, every comment, every like, every share. It's being collected, stored, and analyzed, and it's building a digital profile of you that will follow you forever. Most people treat social media like a diary. They post their emotions, their locations, their relationships, their weaknesses. They think they're being authentic. They're actually building their own surveillance file. Machiavelli taught, everyone sees what you appear to be, few experience what you really are. The Neo-Machiavellian translation, your digital identity is not who you are, it's who you manufacture yourself to be. And that manufactured identity is either strategic or suicidal. Look around. People are losing jobs because of tweets from 10 years ago, losing opportunities because of photos from college, losing respect because they overshared during an emotional moment. Their digital footprint became a landmine field. But here's the game the elite play. They build calculated digital personas, multiple identities for multiple purposes, a professional presence, an anonymous presence, a strategic presence. They control what's seen, they manipulate perception, they leak nothing accidentally. Your boss is Googling you before hiring you. Your competition is studying your patterns. Your enemies are collecting screenshots. And every unguarded moment online is ammunition for someone else to use against you. The Neo-Machiavellian doesn't post to express. He posts to impress, strategically. He doesn't share his life. He shares a curated version designed to achieve specific outcomes. He doesn't vent online. He vents in private and plans in silence. Because in the digital age, your reputation isn't what people see in person. It's what they find online. And if you're not controlling that narrative, someone else is writing it for you. Build your digital identity like a weapon, or watch it become your chain. Principle 5. Invisible networks rule the visible world. Go ghost or stay prey forever.
You know who the richest people in the world are? Wrong. You know who they want you to think are the richest. The real emperors don't appear on Forbes. They don't give TED Talks. They don't have verified check marks. They operate through shell companies, trusts, proxies, and intermediaries. They move billions without their names ever appearing on a document. They shape policy without ever running for office. They own the platforms you use without you knowing their names. Machiavelli understood. It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both. The Neo-Machiavellian update? It's better to be invisible than famous if you want to be powerful. Because fame is a cage. The moment you're visible, you're vulnerable. Every move you make is watched. Every decision is scrutinized. Every success breeds jealousy, and every failure is amplified. You become a target. But invisibility? Invisibility is sovereignty. When no one knows your name, no one can attack you. When no one knows your wealth, no one can regulate you. When no one knows your network, no one can infiltrate it. The digital age makes invisibility easier than ever. Encrypted communications, anonymous payments, private networks, VPNs, offshore structures, digital nomad lifestyles. The tools for going ghost are everywhere, but most people are too addicted to validation to use them. They need the likes, the followers, the status, so they post their location, tag their assets, announce their moves, and every post is intelligence for someone planning to exploit them. The Neo-Machiavellian moves differently. He builds power in the shadows. He networks in encrypted channels. He celebrates wins in private. He understands that the most dangerous person in any room is the one nobody notices until it's too late. You want real power? Stop performing for the crowd. Start operating in the dark. Because visibility gets you clout. Invisibility gets you control. And control is the only thing that matters. So let's recap. These are the 5 Neo-Machiavellian principles that will separate you from the enslaved masses. Principle 1. Master the algorithm or be mastered by it. Reverse engineer the systems controlling your reality. Principle 2. AI will replace you or amplify you. Learn to wield it as a weapon or become obsolete. Principle 3. Your attention is currency. Guard it like your life depends on it, because it does. Principle 4. Your digital identity is manufactured power. Build it strategically or watch it destroy you. Principle 5. Invisible networks rule everything. Go ghost or stay prey forever. These aren't suggestions. These are survival protocols for the digital age. And if you ignore them, you're not just falling behind, you're volunteering for slavery. This channel, Dominate Daily, exists to weaponize you with the truth no one else will tell you. Every video will give you strategies, tactics, and frameworks to dominate in a world designed to break you. If this resonated, subscribe right now, because what's coming next is even more brutal. In the next video, I'm revealing exactly how to reverse engineer any algorithm and make it work for you instead of against you.
The elites have been using these tactics for years. Now it's your turn. Comment below which principle hit you hardest. Say Neo if you're ready to dominate, and share this with one person who needs to wake up. The old world is dead. The old rules don't apply. Welcome to the Neo-Machiavellian age. Now go dominate.